So what about Lou from China? What did he do wrong?
Well, Lou obviously was aware that things were different in Britain. In China, the signal that a meal is over is when the last dish is served. He, being sensitive to things being different in Britain, tried to do the right thing, but unfortunately asked the question in a rather clumsy way, which gave the impression that he wanted to leave very soon.
Yes. Now, what about Douglas from Scotland and his choice of flowers for the hostess?
Well, traditionally you should always give an odd rather than an even number of flowers. So in the first place, 12 was the wrong number. And also roses suggest a relationship which is more than just friendly. It suggests love and intimacy.
Yes.
And so roses were perhaps the wrong choice. So wrong number and wrong type of flowers, really.
Yes.
The wine was probably okay as a gift.
Now, what about Kenji from Japan, who seemed to expect that his host would pay for his meal?
Well, there's a phrase in English called going Dutch, which is fairly common. When you go out for a meal with friends, each person tends to pay for his or her share of the bill, unless you're being specifically taken out for a meal, in which case one person will. But it's quite common to go Dutch, as they say, share the bill. Yes.
And Carlos from Spain, confused on the bus. What would you explain to him?
Well, it's very common to expect younger people in Britain to give up their seat to older people. At least that's what older people think. Unfortunately, not every British young person knows about this.
No. And Hanna from Lebanon, feeling confused about how far to go maybe in an introductory friendship.
Well, people in the United States tend to be very outgoing and very friendly.
And very open.
Very open on the surface. And they like to make you feel special when they're talking to you and try to be as friendly as they possibly can. But, as in all other countries, it always takes a long time for people to really make relationships and really make close friends. And so the depth of a relationship underneath takes a longer time than the surface friendship.
Yes.